Hi, I'm Jen Dalton from Good Morning Cincinnati on Local 12 WKRC TV, and I'm excited to celebrate a local organization that is near and dear to my heart, the Friends of NorthKey Community Care. Let me share with you a little bit about my friends. In 1970, a group of Northern Kentucky community leaders joined together with the goal of reducing the stigma associated with seeking care for mental health, substance use, and developmental disability services. 52 years later, the Friends of NorthKey Community Care continue to promote community actions that improve the well-being of children, adults, and families challenged with mental illness, substance use, and disabilities that are served by NorthKey Community Care, the local community mental health center in Northern Kentucky. Now, over the span of 52 years of service to the Northern Kentucky community, the Friends have made countless donations and contributions, and that tradition continues. This year, to continue serving the Northern Kentucky community and working to reduce the stigma associated with seeking mental health services, we hope you can participate in the Friends of NorthKey's online auction through betterworld.org. It's being held from September 1st to the 10th. Visit the website on your screen, friendsofnorthkey.betterworld.org, to participate in this exciting online auction. Now, by participating in this year's auction, your contributions will be used by the Friends to purchase items and host activities like some of the following that they have done just over the past year. They've awarded $8,000 in scholarships to NorthKey clients to help further their education. They purchased non-perishable food bags, warming blankets, and tents for homeless clients. They've held a Halloween drive-through events, handing out gift bags, pizzas, pumpkins, and more to kids and their families struggling with mental illness. They hosted a Christmas drive-through event where they had presents, food, and gingerbread kits. Those were given out to kids and their families involved in NorthKey's child case management program. They donated funds to purchase holiday meals for families during the holiday season. They paid for temporary housing for an adult client with a serious mental illness that was displaced from her home due to an apartment fire, and just many other events to help reduce the stigma associated with seeking treatment for mental illness, substance use, and developmental disabilities. Your support in this year's online auction will truly make a difference in the lives of so many children, adults, and families in the Northern Kentucky community who are experiencing the great challenges that come from mental illness, substance use, and developmental disabilities. I would now like to introduce the current president, CEO of NorthKey Community Care, and one of the many supporters of the Friends of NorthKey, Dr. Owen Nichols.
I want to thank Jan Dalton from Local 12 for the introduction and her continuous support to the Friends of NorthKey. We greatly appreciate her efforts to support NorthKey in our mission of transforming lives and communities through excellence in mental health, substance abuse, and developmental disability services. NorthKey Community Care is the regional community mental health center providing mental health, substance abuse, and developmental disability services to the entire 8-county region of Northern Kentucky. This past year has brought many great things to NorthKey and the community we serve. NorthKey is one of the first 4 community mental health centers selected in Kentucky to be a certified community behavioral health care clinic, which we refer to as the CCBHC model of care. Leading the way in the CCBHC model of care is completely consistent with NorthKey's history. Given NorthKey is the oldest continuously operating community mental health center in the United States, created under the Federal Community Mental Health Center Act of 1963. 52 years ago in 1970, a group of concerned citizens in Northern Kentucky came together to create the Friends of NorthKey with the mission of reducing the stigma attached to mental illness. Jen mentioned just a few of the things that the Friends of NorthKey have done over the past year, but they deserve a tremendous amount of credit for their efforts to reduce the stigma of mental illness, substance abuse, and developmental disabilities. When the Friends of NorthKey came together and were created in 1970, their mission of reducing the stigma of mental illness was a major undertaking and filled with challenges. You see, prior to the creation of the community mental health centers, individuals that suffered from mental illness were largely institutionalized in deplorable facilities across this country. Prior to 1950, 90% of all hospital beds in the United States were psychiatric beds. Many of these individuals were locked away in psychiatric hospitals to spend the remainder of their lives in isolation from their families and communities. So you see, when you talk about the Friends of NorthKey having a mission of reducing the stigma of mental illness, the Friends were not taking on any small task. The Friends of NorthKey have stood side by side with NorthKey Community Care now for over 50 years and help to support the care and treatment of thousands of citizens living in Northern Kentucky that are challenged with mental health issues, substance abuse, and developmental disabilities. I want to thank the Friends of NorthKey for all their hard work, and I'm extremely proud of the work that this group has done, and their work is far from over. While the COVID-19 pandemic has captured much attention over the past 2 years, just think about this. There are over 150 completed suicides in the United States every day. And on top of that, there's another 250 overdose deaths every day. And Kentucky ranks among the highest states in both suicides and overdose deaths. So please, if you're not a member of the Friends of NorthKey, I would strongly encourage you to join this group for just $10 a year. This group has been tireless in their efforts to fight the stigma associated with mental illness since 1970, and there's still much work that they have to do. I also want to thank each of you for watching this presentation today, and please participate in the Friends of NorthKey silent auction following this presentation. NorthKey is the only regional community mental health center in the Commonwealth of Kentucky that has a sister organization like the Friends that raises money on our behalf, and it is so much appreciated. Please know that every dollar collected by the Friends of NorthKey goes to help some of the most needy, disadvantaged, and disabled citizens in our community, many of which are children. Please consider the Friends of NorthKey in your charitable giving and estate planning. Please think about the Friends in your long-term financial planning. We're extremely fortunate and very blessed to have an organization such as the Friends to support NorthKey's efforts to provide services to those individuals living in Northern Kentucky that suffer from mental health problems, substance abuse, and developmental disabilities. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Sandra George, our Chief of Services and Development at NorthKey Community Care. And Sandra is going to be providing you with a little bit of an overview about just a few of our programs offered at NorthKey.
All right, hello, hi everyone. I also just want to extend my gratitude to all of you, the Friends of NorthKey, for the support and the encouragement that the donations and the work throughout the year gives to our clients and families here at NorthKey. In particular, really, the Friends of NorthKey, you all are such an encouragement to staff as well. Just knowing that there is this entity, all of you out there who are raising funds, contributing, connected to the work and the services that we're providing to individuals and families here in Northern Kentucky. It's just so meaningful to the staff as well. So again, much gratitude to all of you. Just a quick snapshot of thinking about this past year and some of the programs, services, and supports that we've been able to provide to this region. In particular, I want to give a shout out to our adult day training program in Falmouth, in Pendleton County. So we have on-site adult day training center back up and running. We also are continuing the virtual ADT as well. We currently have 18 participants who are coming on site there in Falmouth. The greenhouse has been back up and running, and this past spring we were able to give the flowers, sell those flowers, and be back out welcoming the community into the supports that we do there for those with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Another shout out to our early childhood team. So we have a team of therapists and a consultant, an early childhood consultant, who work with our very youngest families and children, but they also provide consultations out in the community to child care centers, preschool staff. So in particular, there were 120 child care providers that we were able to connect with over this past year to give support for those kiddos with social and emotional developmental needs. We also have our First Steps, who currently are working with over 850 children and families who we're providing that early intervention support for those kiddos with developmental delays. Our crisis services as well. So as we know, over this past year, and the needs, the emotional support is just increasing over time. Compared to last year, we have had a 65% increase in the number of calls that are coming through our NorthKey crisis line. In particular, our IDD crisis team, so those with intellectual and developmental disabilities, this past year we had 150 specific calls coming in to support those in our community as well. You know, we're really focused on our suicide prevention efforts here at NorthKey, and having those phone numbers, those crisis lines available 24/7 gives our community that direct access into our supports and services. I'm looking at the number here. We actually had 11,700 outreach calls that we made to over 2,100 individuals who had indicated and are at that higher risk with suicidal thoughts. So we are out there doing those outreach calls, really trying to go above and beyond to provide that support. We also have doubled our ways to access NorthKey services through the 988 phone number. So the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, when somebody calls that 988 phone number, it actually connects right into a NorthKey staff person who is able to give that immediate support. And then the final way, I just wanted to, again, snapshot of what we've been doing here over the past year and will continue to do moving forward, is our mobile care clinics. So we have these amazing mobile care RVs that the whole point and purpose of this is to be out in the community. While we can connect with people at our offices, at different locations like in schools, definitely via telehealth, we want to be out in those other places with this RV to provide that immediate access of services. So we're doing primary care clinic, a provider there that we can focus on the physical health side, and then we can continue and connect people with therapists, peer support, psychiatric services as well. So those will be continuing definitely here into the next year, and we are super excited and look forward to your ongoing support with all of these services so we can continue our outreach here in Northern Kentucky.
I enjoy so much seeing some of my old friends that are other retirees and their friends, and also talking with and hearing the experiences of the people that are now taking care of all of our clients. The case managers and all the managers are so hardworking people that it makes being one of the friends a very important part of my volunteering. The two big things that I enjoy being at the Friends are the two parties that we have for the children. Get a lot of enjoyment, and you are helping the people that we serve in the greater Northern Kentucky area. Thank you.
I just want to say how proud I am to be a member of this organization. Everybody in the Friends work so hard to improve the lives of all of our clients. We had a couple programs this year that I think that were really extra special. We did an $8,000 scholarships for some of our clients and members of the client's family. We also did some things for the homeless this year during this past winter that was so cold. We bought space blankets and we bought some survival tents. And finally, another thing I thought was really great was we also bought some gift cards that allows the clients to go out to lunch occasionally to a local restaurant. We have no overhead. Every penny that gets donated goes straight to the friends. And thank you all so much for your donations and your sponsorships. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
My name is Jackie Edmonds, and I'm dual enrolled at Gateway and NKU for the Human Services and Social Work degree. And I really want to help people change their lives. I have a lot of experience in my life, and I'm looking forward to using my experiences to help people better their lives and become more successful and confident in life.
Hi, my name is Wesley Beechin. I'm here today receiving a scholarship from NorthKey. I'm currently majoring in Network Systems Administration. The scholarship is going to help me with books, tuition fees, and it is a huge resource for me. I am very grateful to receive this. I started going to school to get a better life for myself. I wanted to move out of the warehousing and restaurant industry, and benefits like this are going to help me achieve that goal. So thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Callison Paget. I'm actually a first-year awardee for the NorthKey Scholarship, and I'm going to Western Kentucky University. I'm in the Honors College down there, and I'm majoring in psychology with a minor in maybe criminology. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I'm majoring in psychology because I think the brain is very fascinating, and also I want to get to know myself better and why my brain works the way it does.
Hello, my name is Lisa Kuhn, and I am the winner of the scholarship. I just want to say I'm really thankful for it. I'm in my master's program right now for English, and my goal is to become a professor at a university. And I definitely have my work cut out for me, but I am willing to go the distance. I cannot wait to, make a difference in people's lives. Literature means a lot to me, and I feel like it has a lot to offer to people. And I want to be one of the people to kind of inspire students to open their minds when they're reading, because I think that you can get so much more out of a written work than it's on the surface. At some point I'd like to get my doctorate, but for now my master's is where it's going to be. And this fall I am actually starting a program that's mentoring and also teaching. So I'm gonna dive right in and have my first teaching experience.
This past year, the Board of Directors of the Friends of NorthKey created a new membership status to honor our active members who have been members and supporters of the Friends of NorthKey for 20 or more consecutive years. These members are the heart and soul of this organization, and we want to give special thanks to these longtime members. We want to thank each and every one of these new honorary members for your dedication and contributions to the Friends of NorthKey in the past, and we look forward to your continued support as we continue our great work. We also want to give a special thank you to our community members and supporters who consistently and generously provide contributions for so many of the activities the Friends provide throughout the year. Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors of the Friends Ray of Hope online auction. Gold sponsor, Barry Jocelyn, and bronze sponsor, Assured Partners. Thanks to our sponsors. Finally, please join us for the Friends Ray of Hope online auction running from September 1st through September 10th by visiting www.friendsofnorthkey.betterworld.org. Happy bidding, and thank you.